And welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the August reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get additional messages. Also, keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I also may be describing you or the person that you're dealing with. If that's the case, then flip the energies around however it may fit to your situation, but don't force it to fit. If it doesn't resonate, it simply is not your message. If you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. And if you would like to support the channel and make a donation, donations are also greatly appreciated. You can also find out how to do that below. And the free one question reading contest is still going on. July had a winner, and we're going to do the same for the month of August. So whatever videos I upload in the month of August, if you leave a comment, your name gets thrown in a hat and for a chance to win a free one question reading, which will be done next month. So do that if you would like a chance to win. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, sorry, the readings are getting out a little late, but hey, we do the best we can. Traditional Celtic cross, the overview, challenge, your obstacle, and your advice. So let us first begin with the overview. We got yin. And as always, sirens are right on time. Never fails. Never fails. It's constant human drama playing out in the world. Number 2, yin. So this talks about feminine energy, which talks about being receptive, nurturing, open to love, expressing love, receiving love, etc., etc. The feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues. And now we have the helicopter. You know, you gotta love it. Sirens and the helicopter, and it was quiet just a few minutes ago, but this is the universe having a laugh. Gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. The oracle's message: this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Again, be careful who you allow in your space, the energy you bring and the energy you allow in. It implies sensitivity as you alertly, again, study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Relationship message: let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you'll find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. Again, especially if we're dealing with past people. Many people have two scenarios coming into play. Because of the retrograde or whatever, we've got past people trying to come back, and some of them may have learned, changed, and grown, and they're saying, give it an opportunity, but some of them are just coming back around to see if they could still use you. Be discerning. And some people might have old situations and a possibility for something new to develop. And this is the test. The spirit wants to see which one you're going to choose. Are you going to allow the fear of, because we haven't met someone else or not thinking we can have somebody else, make us go back to something that we're familiar with, even though we know people have already shown their ass many times. Again, and if we've got past people coming back, follow your intuition, look at the big picture, okay? Not just whatever they're saying in the moment. Think about that entire relationship and how they showed up. Again, the likelihood of people changing 100% is not quite in the favor of those wishing that. Some people can make genuine efforts again, but it's a daily effort. A person has to be willing to put in the work in themselves. A person has to first be able to acknowledge their own shit and hold themselves accountable. And many people that are dealing with emotional manipulators or narcissists or anything like that, let me tell you, these people will never change, or they'll say whatever they got to say to get themselves back in the door. Let the record show, as they say. And again, if people want to try to show and prove, let them show and prove. And if they aren't sincere, you'll know eventually. But don't go, jumping right into anything, be it old or new. Take your time. Learn from the past. But, again, be open to change. Be open to new possibilities again. And don't just hop on the old just because it's coming back, sweet talking, saying everything they think that you want to hear. Again, the proof is in the pudding. It's also in as far as what they fess up. It says that narcissists and these type of people always trying to downplay their stuff, always want to sweep their stuff under the rug, always want to, avoid accountability. But they also want to protect their image. So again, I tell everybody, know what you're dealing with. Oh. I'm telling you, better be safe than sorry. Prosperity message. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Like I said, allow people to show and prove. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. I don't know, letting other people feel like they have power, but you know what I'm saying? Especially emotional manipulators and narcissists. Don't be letting them think that they have any power, because that's what they're hoping they still got. Okay. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form that you want. How do you want to feel? Basking in your success. Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is a sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. So again, it's about releasing our fears, letting go of expectations. Again, applying the wisdom from the lessons learned of the past, but not letting it keep us stuck or in fear or denying blessings or whatever it is. But it again helps us to be more discerning when dealing with shady ass people that might try to creep back in. Protection message. Do you have trouble receiving? You start the flow of abundance when you continuously insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gifts, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. So again, release and hold of the outcome or what form what it is that we may be wanting comes in. Not to say that you can't have the whole package, but as my mother always told me, usually the person that you settle down with is not the type that you usually went for. Because the type you usually went for were the narcissists and the assholes and the players and bad boys and all that stuff, But when you've grown and matured and healed your own shit, you no longer attract that, nor do you want to entertain it. And so your usual type, as the cards always say, may differ from what you usually go for. I mean, your soulmate or your life partner may differ in some way. So again, it's being open to whatever the universe has for you, even if it's not quite in the package that you would like. But again, that package is better than some lying ass, cheating ass, abusive person who looks good, who's hot, but will leave you in the loony bin. At least. The bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we also have, again, there's Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And then we also have the death in reverse, and judgment in reverse. So many people could be thinking about they don't want to deal with somebody from the past, and if so, you may be justified in that. This is also about a need to possibly let go of things in order to manifest something new, whether that be with someone from the past who is actually showing up. Again, not just talk. Talk is cheap. Another damn siren. But either you're looking to make some kind of offer, or an offer might be being presented to you with this Knight of Wands energy. Again, somebody that could be in and out of your life. Again, player types. Watch out. Or somebody coming rushing in, delivering some message of how, we got the Three of Wands here. This is about also expanding our horizons, thinking about what we want in the long term. Or maybe somebody's, coming around saying, hey, I figured out, what I want. And I want to be with you long term. I want happiness, but I want you to let this stuff go and give me another chance, accept my offer. But again, be discerning. Know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Again, the Knight is the in pursuit of the idea, committed, determined energy, acts first and thinks later type. Again, don't be that. Impatient, impulsive. There's a love for action, rushes without thought of consequences. Again, maybe you're dealing with somebody who did those kind of things, who did whatever the hell they want, despite how it may affect other people. Again, watch out. Hasty change of job or residence. Again, a lot of masculines are at a distance or traveling, trying to have this reconciliation. So again, somebody might be coming in from a distance, or you may be. It's also a need to react quickly. So again, somebody coming in quickly, perhaps, or you need to act quickly or something. Well, we'll see what's going on here, but I don't think you need to be acting quickly, because it's saying here, let people show and prove, and that ain't going to happen quickly. It ain't going to happen overnight. That's going to take some time. And especially when dealing with past people, because again, love may have died. Trust definitely would be gone out the window. Maybe respect even. I don't know what your story is here, but whatever you were dealing with, again, they may think they can rush in and just say whatever it is they think you want to hear and can get back in the door quick. But watch out for those types, or watch out for the ones who try to skip over the part of discussing, their part and stuff. Because again, if they don't talk about what they did before to cause the situation to end, to cause you to have a broken heart, they're more than likely going to act the same way in the future. Again, don't trust words. Don't even trust actions, because actions could have agendas behind them too. Patterns of behavior. Trust in that more than anything. High Priestess in the reverse. This is currently you. And that's about hidden agendas. I'm not listening to our inner voice. Not listening to the inner voice of your intuition. The need to reflect or meditate. Important answers that lie within, and we need to seek them out. It's also about losing focus on your own needs, needing to take time out for yourself. Repressed feelings or over-reliance or opinions of others. So whatever it is that we're needing to still heal from, because we got the Three of Swords up here, that might still be kind of holding us back, preventing, new things from coming in, or new opportunities presenting themselves, or you presenting them. We're obviously needing to still deal with some past stuff. Excessive need for approval or validation. Don't do that. Don't be sitting around waiting for somebody else to validate your worth or your experience in a situation. That closure, that waiting for all that, because again, depending on what you're dealing with, you may never get it. And you're going to have to find that healing and that wisdom on your own. And again, and you may have had to do that, and you got this person coming back again, having been no help in any of that process, but think now they can come in, maybe the dust is settled, and they can just watch out. And I say, watch out, because they will. They're predators, and they'll hover you, hoover, however people pronounce it. They'll hoover you to keep coming back as long as they think they can keep getting. Watch out. Um, Need confidence in deep knowing within, gaining occult knowledge on a superficial level without comprehension of its true significance. So again, maybe we're missing something that we're needing to see in regards to the experience, lessons, soul contracts, soulmate relationships, karma, whatever it is. If we're not getting the aha moment of the why things happen and what needs to change in us and what we need to put the brakes on, especially if we got past karmic people still trying to come back around. It's like if you've really healed from something, you're not even going to entertain it. You'll be able to tell 2 minutes into the conversation what this person's agenda is about, and if you can, good for you. Nip that shit in the bud and keep it moving. It's also about gossip or refusing, if you're male or the masculine, refusing in a damaging way to accept the feminine. This is about closing ourselves off to giving and receiving love, being open and nurturing. Again, a lot of masculines had that problem where they pushed love away or they feared it. Again, if you're not dealing with narcissists, because these people, again, and I mention them a lot because many people don't even know that that's what they were involved in. So if you've had, tell everybody, if you've had a hard time healing from something and something that left you more jacked up than any other relationship you ever been in, if you had to constantly wonder what the fuck, because to be involved with a narcissist, it's a constant state of what the fuck. Like you can't even, it's like talking to the wall. These people, let me tell you, it's bad business. Don't deal. And if you're questioning that, I don't know what you said. I don't know what your personal situation is, but let that intuition be on point from this moment on. Now again, maybe we're not seeing something here that we're needing to see. There's so many damn sirens. Ace of Wands is in your surrounding. This is obviously, the beginnings, new ideas. Could be projects we're working on. It could be, opportunities. Perhaps this is the wand that the knight over there is holding. Again, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with, but there's some kind of inspiration or opportunity being offered or made. Something that is still flowering and growing. As you see the little buds on the stick here, developing. But again, it's up to us to take the wand to proceed forward. Maybe again, we're needing to figure some things out in regards to new opportunities that we're needing to either initiate ourselves or that we're again being presented with. And this could be in work, this can be in relationships, this can be in just our own mental, emotional, physical health, whatever it is, we're looking to manifest the beginning of something. Again, passion, creativity, enthusiasm. It's a sign to go for it. So whatever is keeping you stuck and stagnant, they want you to heal that so that you can go for new opportunities again. Go reach your potential. Because it's the potential to make our dreams a reality. It's feeling again inspired. It's the breakthrough. It's also encouragement to follow your instinctive guts feeling about something. So if you're questioning or if you're unsure, you're needing to go within and trust. As they say, let the record show. Restlessness and uncertainty on how to proceed also. So it might be stuck. Might have you having creative blocks if we're dealing with our creativity. Okay, because we have Queen of Wands here, Knight of Wands here. So we have Wands energy. So this is obviously about our passions, about our creativity. So it doesn't necessarily have to be just in love, but obviously it could be multiple things at the same time. But we need to find a way to use this energy so it'll set you up for the long term, as we had the Three of Wands there too. What do you want in the long term, and how can you manifest that? What's in your highest and best? What's going to make you happy? And don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. Don't look outside of yourself for any kind of validation or an answer on what your next step should be, especially if you're talking about other people. You know, you have the power to wield this wand. It don't depend on anybody else but you. So don't be sitting around waiting for someone else to make a decision, or sitting around waiting. Do you always in the meantime, and what's meant to be yours will flow to you. As long as you're not clinging or hanging, especially to past stuff or past people or past whatever. Obviously, depending on how long you've been dealing with this, stuff takes time. But there also should be a time limit where, again, as I mentioned before, don't know who you were dealing with. But if something is taking a really long time, then you may have been dealing with something more than just your usual breakup. Like I said, a lot of people that deal with narcissists, emotional manipulators, they develop CPTSD, and that is not something that you can just heal from. It's not that you don't want to let go of the past, it's because the past don't want to let go of you. If you keep having ruminating thoughts or replaying things in your mind over and over again, like you can't seem to let this go, it seems almost like an obsessive. And sometimes you could be mad at yourself, even like, why can't I let this go? Because maybe you're psychologically now affected in a way from dealing with somebody. So, again, if you have any doubts, or you have any questions about your own healing, your own experience, I do recommend investigating. Maybe then you'll find the answers that allow you to heal, that help you heal. Because again, these kind of relationships aren't like regular relationships. The breakups, the way they leave you feeling, they totally are soul destroying. They ruin your self esteem. Like I said, and you could be stuck for years if you don't know that you need a little bit something extra beyond your own friends, family, or your own whatever. Sometimes it's professional help. Not to say that that's this case in this situation, but it might be. Because again, months and months and months and months, deception cards come out. And somebody could just be selfish and a liar, and some people can have a personality disorder, and you didn't know that's what you were dealing with. And so I said, always know what you're dealing with. We're crossed by the Nine of Cups, so this is about our integrity or completion of the final stage of development of something. So again, we're at the nine, we're almost at the end. It could be, wish fulfillment. Again, following our hopes, our dreams, what's going to make us happy, and not settling for less than that, not allowing ourselves to stay stuck, or allow other people to come in and jack you all up. Anybody coming in from the past. It's about, again, being able to utilize everything within you to manifest the life that you want in whatever areas that you want to manifest in. Again, the wish card, happiness in all areas, satisfaction on all levels, big ideas and grand schemes, enjoying the pleasures of life. Like, again, maybe we're not enjoying the pleasures of life because we're still stuck in heartache. We're still needing to heal. We're needing to use our intuition here. Counting your blessings, living in the moment. Try your best to be present. Again, healing takes time, but depending on how long you've been in the healing mode, it might be time to kind of really kind of kick it in gear, because the only one that's going to suffer in the long run is you. The universe loves you. The universe wants you to heal. And the universe is always waiting for you, divine timing. And also, a lot of it has to do with when you're ready. And you have to heal before you deal, right? Or else you're going to attract more karmic situations. So that's why getting that knowledge of self, and also, utilizing the knowledge we've gained from past experiences, looking at all of our relationships, just looking at our life in general. Where do we see patterns? Where do we see things that need changing? And again, the common denominator in all of our life experiences is us. What we attract, how we think about ourselves, what we allow, all is a lesson. So get the lessons so that you can start, you know what I'm saying? Strengthening of a friendship or consummation of a sexual one. Ooh. Emotionally fulfilling situation. So again, there may be an opportunity to heal something here for some of you. Or this is just about you, you know, again, finding happiness, finding your passions, living your life fully again, going for your dreams, having wishes fulfilled. Again, living in the moment, stability, advancements about to achieve. So if you've been working on something, maybe you're close to manifesting. So don't give up on whatever it is that you may be working on. Um, at the root here, we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be you. A queen is, it doesn't matter, male, female, doesn't matter. Could be you. Let's say you are the person dealing with, but usually at the root, it deals with how you present yourself in general, like your ways of being due to your own conditioning, karma, how you handle things, or how you should be handling things. What is the What is the, let me see here. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it close? Do I have it? No. No. Ah, never mind. I don't know where it is. I don't know what to look for. But the Queen of Cups obviously is someone who's emotionally balanced, nurturing, caring, compassionate, sensitive, you know, loving, someone again emotionally secure. So if we're not this way, we're needing to embody this here. Again, speaking about the feminine principle, again, nurturing. Um, and perhaps, you know, being too much this way has gotten us in the position to be hurt or used or taken advantage of. So again, you can be nurturing and loving, but we also have to be wise. We have to be discerning. Um, This is also symbolized as achievements made possible by use of our imagination and creativity, or someone who's artistically gifted. It's also about self-expression. So again, if there are any talents that we're needing to use, if there's anything that we're needing to be working on creatively, we're needing to focus on that so that we can manifest that. That might change for some of you financial karma that you might be dealing with. Don't ever underestimate your own talents, especially if you're divinely guided to utilize those talents. You know, maybe that's why you're here. A need to trust one's intuition again and listen to the inner voice, because up here we're not doing that. And so we've kind of have multiple hints that something's needing to be, it's like you already know, but it's to stop the second guessing. Um, because it might be keeping you from, again, having what you truly want, especially if you keep teetering back and forth with somebody that you know you need to kick to the curb. Um, it's also a need to empathize with others and show compassion to support or to teach others. Focus on your emotional well-being, or focus on the emotional well-being of others rather than rational, logical explanations of how do others cope with life's challenges. So it gets about maybe being understanding or compassionate to how to other people and their own shite, their own wounding or karma or whatever. But again, it don't mean tolerate stuff, don't make excuses for, don't enable. Well, they grew up in a hard life, so you know, so then I gotta take all their shit. No, that doesn't mean that. But again, if that helps us to heal, especially if we're dealing with, as I mentioned again, narcissists or whatever, these people can't help but be how they are. Does that mean that you have to have them in your life? Do you have to, like, feel sorry for them? Well, they can't help it. No, definitely have boundaries. But if you have to deal with them, especially if we're dealing with married to these types of people or something like that, don't let your natural desire to be, or natural way of being empathetic and stuff get you in trouble. Again, don't not listen to your intuition by falling back on being too nurturing and too caring or forgiving of transgressions against people, from people who would continue to use and abuse as long as you allow it. Again, be discerning. um, you can have compassion, but that doesn't necessarily mean, and be able to forgive. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to have these people back in your life. But if you do, again, allow people to show up. Don't be so quick to take people at their word. Allow people to prove. And if you already know from one situation, no matter how many which ways you try to look at it, it's in your highest and best to kind of release yourself from something, and wait for something better. You know what I'm saying? In the recent past, we have the star. This is again about our hopes. Again, hopes and wishes, and it's also about healing. So either we're still trying to heal, obviously. Um, Also again about using our common sense. She's got one foot on the ground, one foot in the water. So if we're again seeing things from the big picture, or coming to an acceptance or an understanding about other people that we might have been dealing with, again, don't let our usual want to heal or whatever, because you can't heal nobody. People got to heal themselves. Again, it's look out for number one first and foremost. Um, don't take on anybody else's stuff. You can love people from afar too. It's about, again, using our common sense. Um, Again, intuition, inner voice, and also maybe a need to cleanse our aura. Heal thyself. Again, release any stuff that we might still be clinging to, or that are having an effect on us in a negative way, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, whatever it is. Um, it's also about, trying to have inner strength. I can't even speak. Inner strength. Accepting again our own faults, accepting the faults of others. Again, people are who they are due to how they grew up, you know, and accepting that. And sometimes it's like the serenity prayer: accept the things that you can't change, and the wisdom to know the difference, especially in regards to people, because again, you can't change people. This is and you can't love somebody into healing. Again, this is a mistake that many people make. You make yourself small trying to build someone else up, and sometimes they're just amused by your efforts, especially people, like I said, who are emotional manipulators or whatever. They love the fact that you're a love devotee. They love the fact that you keep, letting them slide, or overlooking all their stuff, or they use pity plays, like to make you, the trauma bonding is, look at my bad childhood, whatever, to, again, make excuses for their stuff. Again, watch out. Oof. Um, but again, it's about loving yourself, learning to love yourself. Um, Trying to have renewed hope or faith or healing, courage, deeper understanding again of ourselves and other people. It's about transformation, It's also about forgiveness and to embrace new opportunities. Again, even if it's just letting go just for your own, to free up the energy for yourself, to allow for something new to come in. Doesn't necessarily mean again that you have to forgive and allow the same person back. It's up to you. Just use discernment. Don't get amnesia, especially when dealing with past people. It's also about meaning, purpose, perspective. It's the call of destiny that compels you to go on and to move forward, especially if spirit doesn't want to see you stuck and stagnant and heartbroken and sitting around waiting for anybody. And again, self-love, self-respect. Your self-worth comes from you. What are you putting your attention and focus and time in? If it's on somebody who's not paying any attention to you, then we're needing to reevaluate our priorities here. Again, this is all your journey is all about you. Other people are just coming along for the ride. And sometimes there are reasons, season, and lifetime people. Again, know the difference. Be discerning. It's also about renewed self-esteem, trusting oneself, faith and belief in oneself. So we're needing to have that. And we have what's crowning us as a Three of Swords. So this is what we should be aspiring to. And where it should be aspiring to heal from the pain. Again, the mental conflict or ruminating thoughts or replaying the events or whatever it is that's got us still feeling a little sideways here. But again, it could be because someone's coming back and they are being genuine, so they're encouraging healing, or whatever, or they're encouraging you to heal, to move on from this, even if this person comes back. Use your intuition. Don't let the fear of staying alone or not knowing if you can do better or if someone else is coming around make you go back to something that you shouldn't be in. But again, this is about, rejection, sadness, loneliness, heartbreak, betrayal. Again, usually due to third-party situations, grief, separation. Warning that this may be possible. So if you haven't gone through it, you might be gonna be going through it. It's also about consequences of actions, release, letting go of sadness, accepting the loss, and moving forward. So again, this is all about healing. Pain and grief that was necessary again for growth, lessons, karma. You had to go through it. It's as shitty as it was. It was meant to teach you something. It was help you to shed the karma. That person did their job. Now again, whether or not you deal with this situation again or this person again is up to you. But this again follows a tough choice, the Two of Swords. Needing to take the blindfold off again, needing to see things as it is, needing to be clear. So this way we can make our choices from a place of wisdom and emotional maturity. And again, using our intuition to go for whatever's going to make us happy, not leave us like this, right? Again, it's a need to release this. And we have here Four of Pentacles in reverse. It also talks about releasing, letting go of our fears. So especially if we've been through something that was painful and difficult, it's very hard to open up again or to even think about love or relationships or doing that whole business. But again, sometimes the worst experience of your life is right before the best experience. So for some, a completely new person might be coming in and we're needing to heal from whatever we went through here. Again, apply the wisdom, get our self-esteem boosted up again, focus on ourselves, get ourselves emotionally balanced, use our intuition in regards to the whole situation, use the tools available to us to manifest the things that we want, focusing on the self here so that we can be open to receiving. Four of Pentacles, again, it's about protecting the self. So it might be still closed off, fearful. Haunted by fear of poverty, also too. Worried about our money situations. Also being extremely defensive and self-protective, materially, emotionally, fearful of opening up and trusting people, keeping a tight rein on our cash, or we're spending too much and we need to get a better hold on our finances. Um, Stepping outside of our comfort zone. It's important to step into your personal development, like whatever it is that is the next lesson for you, whether that be forgiving and releasing, getting our money right so that we can become financially independent if we got financial karma, again, or letting go of our fears or whatever, of opening up to experiencing new love, not letting, again, the bad apple spoil for the rest of our lives. Um, so obviously there is a need to focus on the self again, releasing the fears, releasing the stress, releasing the heartache, releasing the worry, using our intuition, using what we have available to manifest and heal, focus on the selves, get our money right, be open to what may be coming about. As we have here, Four of Wands, this is how you should be presenting yourself. So this is all about fulfillment and satisfaction, the attainment of a goal. This is about happiness, your home life, your stability. Four is about stability. Four is about stability. So whether that's, again, getting ourselves stable emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever it is, needing to focus on that happy home, firm foundations, harmony, peace, and balance. Um, it's also the completion of something after something that was difficult. So again, for some, there may be an opportunity to, in regards to relationship, reconcile, or be open to something new that might be coming in, someone better, and watch out for the past person that might come in and try to slip you up. Everybody's situation is different. This is also about marriage, engagement, or other celebrations. Again, some people might come back and looking to propose, because the Ace of Pentacles too is usually about um, making commitments, marriage proposals or whatever. It says, watch out, you got people popping back in, looking just to secure a deal, but bring you through the ringer again. It seems like I always go back to that, because a lot of people come to these readings just wanting to know, are they coming back? But the question is, should you have them back? Why do you want them back? All of these things need to be asked, so that in case we are missing something here, and we may be needing to release that karmic partner, we're needing to, again, acknowledge what's going to make us happy, what's in our highest and best, what's going to allow for healing, growth, and expansion within the self. And anything that doesn't bring you peace, you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Settling down, peace offering. Again, whether you're looking to make a peace offering or somebody's coming to make it to you, but again, this is how you should be presenting yourself. So maybe this is just coming to a place of peace within you. Peace, healing. Don't let whatever, don't let anything dim your shine. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope that things won't get better, or someone better will come along if that's what you're looking for. Um, so it's about acceptance and happiness, good fortune. Focus on building something that is on a firm footing, something that you can build upon. And if we're dealing with relationship people, make sure it's somebody who has morals, standards, values, someone who will match you, not have you driving your head up against the wall, not leaving your heart broken, not someone who's like lies and cheats and who's unfaithful, or you always got to question, or you got to teach, common sense to, in regards to how people should be treating people. Like it says, don't waste your time on that stuff. Like, that's the karma right there. And it said, you'll know what you're dealing with by how the way people show up. And again, allow time to go on to see if they're consistent with what they're saying. Because again, words and actions can be temporary just to further people's own agendas. You know what I'm saying? Be discerning. Know what's going to make you happy. Know what's worth building on. Now, how others see you is the Chariot in reverse. This is a sign of Cancer. This is also maybe they're feeling like that there's going to be no forward movement. Again, especially people who know that they did you wrong. Um, they may feel like there's no forward movement with you. This is also a feeling of no control, being dragged through time, whatever direction fate takes you, at the mercy or have a loss of power. So again, if people are viewing this way, you're needing to step into your power. Um, this is aggression channeled the wrong way and should be used in determination and not anger. So again, it's using the energy to our advantage, even when we've been hurt or whatever. A lot of people say, they go on diets and they start whatever they work on the self to make themselves feel better. That's channeling whatever heartbreak or anger that you may have in a positive direction, because it's towards making yourself better. It's not going towards revenge or anything like that. So that's about channeling the energy. Again, lack of control and direction, aggression. So this might be just as simple as people don't feel like there could be any possible forward movement. Because again, maybe we're not open to it due to our own fears, or we're not using our intuition, we're not being receptive, we're still in pain and we're needing to heal. I don't know if this is somebody old or new or just people in your environment. Could be family as well. It's whoever's in the environment here relative to the situation. Hopes and fears, strength reversed. So obviously we're not hoping to have our strength in reverse. This is maybe we're fearing that we don't have the courage. Or again, having self-doubts. It's also about a lack of self-discipline. So if we've been slacking or procrastinating or whatever it is, the key is within to manifesting. Who knows? Is that I mentioned again about people who are working on things, whether it's a creative project. You could be a singer, a dancer, an artist, a writer, whatever it is, starting your own business or something again. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to put in the effort. Setbacks, lacking courage, again, inner strength, feeling vulnerable, again, afraid, inadequate, and again, not believing ourselves, not believing we have what it takes, need to draw upon our willpower. Again, I mentioned lack of self-discipline. If we're not cracking the whip as far as getting our butts in gear and moving forward with life, because life is moving forward with or without you. Listen, the only person you're doing injustice to if you're staying stuck and stagnant and giving up your power to waiting for somebody else to lay out your future for you, waiting to find out if somebody comes back or all that stuff. So don't do that. Don't give up your power, because people may never come back, and sometimes the person you want back is not somebody you should have back. Again, you use our intuition. Worried, anxious, overprotective, insecure. So we're needing to obviously get out of that, because the outcome is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So if this is you, it's because you're feeling like this that you can't manifest. More damn sirens. It's like there's a police station over there, there's a firehouse over here, there's hospitals right behind me. So this is like the hot spot for noise. During the day, at night it's super quiet. But like I said, is how many people, how many fires, how many people go in the hospital? Like in this small town, there's an awful lot of busyness in regards to that. Um, so again, if this is the person that you're dealing with, or you, um, again, this is not feeling confident. You know, shrinking violet. Or if it's someone that we're dealing with, it could be somebody again who's aggressive and demanding. Could be this Nine of Wands person who comes in and out of your life and it expects that they can just pick up where they left off, or making all kinds of whatever. And we're worried about dealing with this kind of person again. As I said, again, it could be you or them. It also deals about manipulation, pushy, selfish, bad mood, angry, resentful, jealous, perceptions that are skewed, info that is twisted into lies, demanding again, petty, controlling, narrow-minded, lost confidence, shies away from the limelight. Again, if there's something that we're working on that might put us into the limelight, again, don't not believe in yourself and what you can achieve. You know, you might lead to success and fame. But you got to believe in yourself. Fall from grace. This again, it's the feeling, you know, like crap about ourselves. Need to restore faith and belief in yourself. Again, if this is you, this is what we're needing to work on. We're needing to heal so that we can take back control of our own lives. Be the Queen of Wands, male, female, it doesn't matter. But again, if this is somebody that you're dealing with who's coming in, twisting stuff around, saying whatever they gotta say, avoiding accountability, downplaying stuff, whatever it is, come out so this shit don't stink, and even though you know it stink, whatever, know what you're dealing with. Don't let anybody try to push their way back in or rush their way back in, especially if they cause you this. If they don't have the patience to show up and prove over a period of time, then that'll tell you everything you gotta know right there. Someone that's genuinely sorry or whatever, be willing to do whatever it takes to make up for pain that they cause, and they will be showing that with consistency, words, actions, and effort. And if they don't, if they're getting mad that you now have boundaries or standards, or you're asking whatever, then keep it moving. It's no loss, my lovely. The Ice Queen in the challenge position, ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. So let us see here what this is. Number 28. When the Ice Queen comes to challenge you, she asks you to look at the illusion of ownership. Do you believe you truly own anything in this world? For example, do any of us really own land? Do we own ideas? Or is it that we have simply laid claim to something we believe we're entitled to? Even inspiration is borrowed from spirit and shared by all in the field of divine consciousness that permeates everything. Others have thought of even your most ingenious ideas somewhere else in time, and so what? Life incarnate is short. When you transition, you take nothing with you from the material world. The Ice Queen calls upon you to release your hold on your relationships, your belongings, your home, and all aspects of your life. Let life flow as it will. So again, this is about releasing control. You know, even being stubborn in regards to moving on, or moving past, again, because we're waiting around for somebody else. Like, don't do that. It says, and it's easier said than done, but take it from somebody who did it for years. I've already been there. And let me tell you, it's not fucking worth it. The only thing that you hold back is yourself. Don't let anybody have that much control over you where you're sitting around waiting while they're off with somebody else or doing whatever. Don't give up your power. Don't do yourself an injustice. Love yourself enough to heal. Use your wisdom. Learn from the experience and apply it and do better. You know what I'm saying? And allow whatever the universe wants to bless you with after a heartbreaking situation, allow that to come in because you deserve it. But you hold yourself back if you're still clinging and hoping and wishing and waiting for somebody that you know. You know what I'm saying? Everything is impermanent once you recognize that everything is seen as the living miracle that it really is, and you won't be frozen into self-induced limitations. It's time to let go of ownership in general and be grateful for and enjoy what you've been gifted with. So again, appreciating what you have now, not what's gone, not fearful of what's coming or what's coming back or whatever it is. Be in the present moment. Try to find some peace and joy and healing within yourself, within your home life. You know, get creative, take a class, or, if you've got any artistic talents or you're being called in a certain direction, focus on that. And know that, again, what is meant to be yours will be yours. And you might, again, have people pop in and out of your life, coming and going, coming and going, and that tells you right there what kind of person they are. So again, don't spend too much time trying to dissect stuff that you probably already know the answer to. You know what I'm saying? And then we got perfect timing. Be assertive. Let go. So it could mean let go of this past person, and if they come back around, be assertive with them. Keep your boundaries up. Don't just fall for any smooth talking or whatever. Again, use your intuition. Trust that when we heal, the universe has got something for you. It's all about perfect timing, but you got to be ready for it. You can't be blocking your blessings waiting for this. Or if we're dealing with somebody who has learned, changed, and grown, they're encouraging you to try to let go of what happened in the past, have talks, everybody on their side of the street, try to let go of the stuff, maintain our boundaries, make sure we speak our truth, speak our mind, but also be open and receptive to whatever somebody else might have to say. Know that sometimes people do separate so they can do their own work on their own, and it is about perfect timing. Both people are ready when they come back together. So again, you might be dealing with different situations here. Um, or again, they're encouraging you to let go of somebody from the past, so then knowing that, again, somebody new might come in. Just you know what I'm saying? Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for faithfulness. Again, it ain't just for them, it's for you. Forgive yourself. If you can't forgive them, at least forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for, you know, allowing things to happen that you knew weren't good, that you weren't being treated right. But again, you see the crack way before you see the ass. You love somebody else more than you love yourself, and you allow people to treat you like shit because you got your own healing that you got to do. You got to learn self-respect, self-love, and boundaries. So again, forgive yourself for not knowing better, but don't let whatever happened with this person prevent you from any new things that may come in, because again, it was karma. It had to happen. The spiritual side, all that stuff. Or they're asking you if this person is somebody who has learned, changed, and grown, is wanting to put in the effort. They may be asking you to be willing to forgive so that can happen, if you so wish. Solar plexus chakra, it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Again, be assertive. Be the Queen of Wands in the upright, not in the reverse. Or if you're dealing with somebody who's in the reverse, again, be assertive. You can be nurturing and powerful. You don't have to be a complete doormat, and you don't have to be a complete Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands is kind of like both. But this is about taking charge of your life. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Again, your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. We got 2 cards here, 3 cards talking, 4 cards talking about using your intuition. Crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. If you don't have any crystals, I suggest getting some. Not only are they pretty, but your intention, your belief in them, they are meant to serve different things. Intuition, healing, self-esteem, whatever it is. You can look up the different meanings of different crystals and maybe use them in your daily routine, in your meditation. Hold them while you meditate. That's what I do. Or while you're watching something on TV, you can hold them in your hand anytime. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So again, it's about protecting your own interests, protecting your heart. Not at the point of we having, a fortress around it, but it's definitely shield yourself from anything that is not for your highest and best. It includes your own stinking thinking, whatever that keeps you stuck. Workshops and seminars, attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. So this could be just, again, teaching and learning in regards to our soulmate relationships, because that's what they're for. It's also about, perhaps some of you, again, might be needing to do something that is part of your divine mission here, or your life work here, or your creative side, or whatever it is. Maybe attending one of these things you'll meet somebody new. This card can mean a whole bunch of things. It can mean all of them. And fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So some of you may have something to do with nature, working with animals, working with could be anything. Gardening, organic gardening, could be, activists for nature things. Or you may be a descended elemental who, obviously you originate from the fairy realm. And so your spirit guides, they're always around you, and they're also fellow fae. So for some of you, that may be the case. Children, your love life being affected by children. This is either your own childhood wounding and that person's childhood wounding, or it could symbolize just, new beginnings. So if we heal ourselves, heal those wounds, if we embrace new opportunities, new beginnings, love may come in. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. So whether that's this person, or if we let go, we could be calling in someone new, a new beginning. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, whether that's somebody new or somebody old or both. It's about being open with our feelings. Again, it's about being assertive, direct, but also compassionate and open. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, there could be a conversation about unrequited love. Again, if we're dealing with past people, this is why this happened, this is why, whatever. Or you telling that person, I just ain't feeling it no more. I'm trying to move on. Or if this is two people that should be working on a relationship, there needs to be a talk so that we can be open to building, because as it stands right now, there ain't nobody showing nothing. Separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So again, either we're leaving something behind, or we should be leaving something behind, or while we were separated, again, all this healing and stuff where people have been doing their realizations and awakenings, and now they're trying to come back in and heal a situation. Or again, if we get rid of this past situation, the universe is trying to conspire to help to bring you together with the person who's meant to be your life partner. Get rid of the person who's ain't showing you any kind of love. Give your relationship a chance. Work in your partnership. Again, for some of you, you might be encouraged to work on this, or somebody's coming in saying they want to work on this, or you are, or if it's in regards to someone old or someone new, they're encouraging, to work on it. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. You had the Four of Wands down there. You got wedding here. You might meet someone at a wedding. It might be somebody that you were married to in the past that's coming back around, or something that might lead to marriage. With the old person, new person, whichever. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. So again, we're dealing with a past person. And of course, if they're part of our soul group, we've spent many lifetimes with these people, unfortunately, and they'll keep returning. Different forms and different scenarios in each lifetime. But again, could be the past person coming back, could be another soulmate coming in. You never know. That's what they said, to kind of be open to whatever may come and be discerning in our choices, whether we're dealing with old, new, whoever. And don't lose your faith. I have faith in God to heal the situation, especially healing thyself. Caring. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. So, self-care, self-love first and foremost. Again, don't involve yourself with people that bring out the stress in you, only the best in you. And also, if this is about healing and two people coming together and somebody who's worthy of another chance or whatever it is, allow for the healing and caring and all that stuff. Feminine. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. So again, it's being like the Queen of Cups, letting the yin flow. Again, standing in your power and your truth again, and this male, female don't matter, because both males and females carry the masculine and feminine energy. One is just more prevalent, so that's why you show up one or the other. But it's in both. So this is again about being open, nurturing, caring, compassionate to yourself first and foremost, standing in your integrity, in your power, speaking your truth, but also, allowing, not letting whatever experience here keep you from experiencing joy, happiness, love, healing, peace, fulfillment, etc., etc., etc. Family. I pray for my family, give a situation over to God for answer, support, and healing. So this is again your soul group, your soul family. So it's even the assholes, they serve a purpose. Allow for healing to happen just for your own peace, to move forward. Or this could be talking about healing this family here, in the 3D. Your soul group family, and obviously you're dealing with them here in 3D. Don't know if it could have been a marriage situation, but whatever is going on here, know that as long as you look out for you, do what's best for you, allow the universe to kind of work with you to handle the rest, to help heal the situation. Present moment, I'm fully present in the here and now. So again, it's about trying to let go and try to be present. Easier said than done. This could have happened yesterday for some of you. I have no idea. But try to, again, surround yourself with things that are going to uplift you, or that'll get you out of any stuck place that you might be, whether that's therapy, whether that's friends, whether that's family, whether it's throwing yourself into a project, whether that's just focusing again on yourself, exercising, dieting, meditation, whatever it is. Try to be in the present moment, because this is basically all you got. The past has already happened. Future hasn't happened yet. And whatever you do now is creating your future. So try again, focus on the present moment. And believe in miracles. I trust in God to know the perfect solution to the situation. Again, this is about not giving up hope. Even though you might feel hopeless or lacking all kinds of self-esteem or courage or strength or whatever it is, don't lose faith. Believe in miracles can happen. Especially in regards to love. Love is the answer to all my questions. So if you've lost faith in love, if you feel like you've had a bad track record or whatever it is, again, the common denominator is us. We get what we allow. What is it that we needed to heal? And once we do that, we know that we can block out any repeating karma situations, because again, we're applying our wisdom, but we also attracting better love situations. You know, so believe that better love can happen as long as, again, you do your part. Have your boundaries, have your self-love, heal, and what will come in will be better. Tenderness. I'm both gentle and powerful. I already spoke on this. But you can be gentle and powerful. You can be assertive and loving. You know, the only people that won't like that are the people that are looking to take advantage of you. Those are the only people that aren't going to like your assertiveness or your honesty or you looking out for what's in your best interests. And that tells you everything right there. They get mad, let them get mad. Bye. To the next. And on that note, oh my God, an hour and 10 minutes. I send you love and light. I wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. Please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment, especially if you'd like a chance at winning next month's free one question reading contest. And until next time, my lovelies, take care. Bye bye.